We would like to have a chance to educate voters on what our legislators are attempting to try to do in deception and extending term limits in an ethics bill. I'd like to show you how you can invite us, one of our speakers, to speak to your group in a grassroots effort to help educate voters on this deception. If you go to our website at Save AR Term Limits, you will come to our home page, and we have a way that you can schedule us to speak. In case you haven't followed us, term limits exist in Arkansas. We currently have the House with 6 years and the Senate with 8 years. They are attempting to deceive the voters in an ethics bill. I'm going to go to the bill, and here's the bill on page 16. It says that no member of the House of Representatives may serve more than 3 such 2-year terms. So the House gets 6 years. And the line crossing out means they want to remove it and replace it. No member of the Arkansas Senate may serve more than 2 such 4-year terms or 8 years. But what they're wanting to do is a member 16 years of service. So they want to be able to serve a total of 16 years in their seat. That's their term limits. And they've stuck this into a 22-page bill. They call it, let's get back up to the top through all of this writing on the bill. And they call this the House Joint Resolution HJR 1009. It changes the Constitution, and this is the long title right here. And you come down to the bottom, and you see this last sentence right there. And establishing term limits for members of the General Assembly. I just read to you that we have term limits. So for the low information voter, they're going to assume if they read that last sentence in that long title of the bill, but if they don't want to read it and they're standing in line to vote, then they're going to read the subtitle or the quick read, and here it mentions nothing about term limits. This is the subtitle, and then here comes the term limits right there. And the other deception is you go to the Secretary of State, HJR 1009 is going to be titled on the ballot as issue number 3, and it's changing the Constitution. And people are going to vote on changing the Constitution that's called issue number 3. So we would like to be able to speak to your group. If you know someone that schedules your group or would like for us to come out and educate even more about this deception of what our legislators are trying to do, we've created a way that you can request one of our speakers to come speak to you. You can go to Contact Us, or actually any of the pages, and on our sidebar right here, they're all the same. But you can reach out on our phone number anywhere on this page and give us a call. You can send us a request in this form. You could even join our email list by simply giving us your name and email. That's all we request, and we'll keep you posted. But if you'd like for one of our speakers to come speak at your event, we have this form right here. It's simply a calendar, and you may be monthly or you may be quarterly or bi-weekly, whatever your schedule is. Look at the month, pick a month, and say that you meet on Tuesdays at lunch on the 6th, and then you can set the schedule. You'd like for us to be there at 11:30, and then submit. You're going to come to our appointment details on this page. Simply enter your name, your phone number, and your email. And then on the dates, this is the date that you request us. You can give us some optional dates. So if it was May the 5th, or the 5th, then maybe you want us to, you meet on the 19th and you meet on June the 9th. So there's 3 optional dates for our speakers. There's the time. You can give us some contact information about your group and then enter your verification code and hit submit. And that will go directly to us, and we will use your contact information and confirm one of these dates and work out the details with you. And then we'll help educate the voters of what's happening in our legislators of their attempt to disguise, scam, and to use deception in order to get what they're wanting, which is lengthening their term in office. It'd be one thing if they were doing it one-off, which is just this standalone, and we knew that it was about term limits. But this, they're hiding. So that's how you can reach out to us, and we'd love to talk to your group and educate your group and the voters. Please give us a call, fill out the form, and we look forward to meeting you and talking to your group and help educating. Thank you.